Hey guys, it's Caitlin from Orange Lipstick Blog, and today I wanted to do a short, kind of goofy little video on things you should not be afraid of when it comes to makeup. First of all, and what I think is most importantly, and I'm doing it right now to prove that I'm not a hypocrite, try something new. Don't be afraid to try something that you think is crazy. Do you look good with turquoise eyeshadow? I don't know, and you won't know either until you try it. So it never hurts to try it. And the great thing about makeup is you can just wash it off. If you don't like it, just wash it off. And I think that's probably my favorite aspect of makeup is you don't always necessarily know what you're going to like until you try it. I am wearing an almost black, deep, kind of purple lipstick. Do I love it? No, but I like trying it. And one tip that I would give is if you're going to try something that's kind of different, kind of out of your comfort zone, and you want to see how you're going to feel about it, it might be good to do a practice run at home. And I've seen this recommended before for people when they're like transitioning to maybe a really bold lip color. Kind of just get used to it, get used to how you look with it on, and kind of you can decide in the privacy of your own home whether or not you like it and whether it's something that you would want to wear out in public. And just don't be afraid to try something new. It never hurts, and if you don't like it, you can just wash it right off, and that's the great part. The other thing I would say is don't be afraid to ask for help. If you go to Sephora or Ulta, don't be afraid to ask them questions. Don't be afraid to ask for their recommendations. They have a lot of knowledge, they have a lot of know-how, they know the products that are there, and you just don't need to be embarrassed. There's nothing to be embarrassed about if you don't know what your face shape is, or you don't know how to do a smoky eye, or you don't know how to do whatever. Don't be embarrassed. Everybody started off not knowing anything about makeup. That's how we all start. And just don't be ashamed to ask for new things. I feel like some of the greatest kind of breakthroughs for me were when I went to Sephora and I went to my favorite person and I was like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know what tool I need. I'm doing X, Y, and Z. I can't make it work. What do you suggest? And you will find that you get a lot of help from those people. So don't be embarrassed to ask questions. The other thing I would say, and they kind of go together, is don't be afraid to ask for samples. They give out samples. That's what they're for. I don't ever commit to a new skincare product without getting a sample and seeing because, and that leads me to my next point, I did that one time. I got a foundation and totally broke me out all over. I don't know what the problem was, but I took it back. And that's the next thing I would say is don't be afraid to take stuff back. I know so many people who get something and then they think, oh, I'm embarrassed, I don't want to take it back, they're going to think I'm trying to scam them. No, they're not. Unless you come in with a container and you've used it down to here, they are not going to be mad at you. I've had to take products back before. Like I mentioned, I had to take a foundation back. I also had to take back an eyeshadow palette because it made my eyes all red and made them kind of puffy. So obviously that was not good. So don't be ashamed. Don't be embarrassed to ask for samples of things so that you can decide if you like it before you purchase. And if you do purchase something that turns out to be a dud, then don't be afraid to take it back. They're not going to have a problem with it, I promise. So those are kind of three little things that I think it's important for people who are playing around with makeup. Maybe you've been doing makeup for 60 years. There's always more that you can learn. There's always new things that you can try. There's new trends coming out. And I think, I go back to my original point of don't be afraid to try something new. You just never know what you're going to like. You never know what's going to become your new signature product, your signature look, your signature color, your signature scent. Whatever it is, don't be afraid to try it. And that's what I love so much about makeup. And so that's what I wanted to pass on to you guys today. So have a great day.